So what do you call yourself? Welcome to the Latangela Show.
Hey, what can I do for you this fine day?
This is, that shit is hot, hot, hot.
Right now.
Welcome to the Latangela Show.
That's pretty much the way that it goes. That's two.
Kick it!
This one.
Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Right
I heard a
now.
long time ago that the word
We gon' party like no one else. Welcome to the Latangela Show.
Hey, what's good? It's your girl Latangela, and thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to join me today for yet another round of random research, the inside scoop, did you know, news brief, and probably some news that I read that I probably cannot use, but I gotta tell it to somebody, and I might as well tell it to you. Yeah, don't forget to share, subscribe, like, send this to a friend, or even chime in on the conversation at latangela.com. Now, you know, I'm like the most restless when it comes to sleeping, and I've been trying to dig deep into some random research to figure this out. Tan, are you really an insomniac? Welcome to the land of insomnia. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just stressing over things that I should not be stressing over. Well, according to PR Newswire, if you're losing sleep, we may fall under these categories. A new survey found that the top 4 things we worry about make us lose sleep are as follows. 4. The fear of missing out and social life problems. Maybe I'm just nosy. Is that a nice way of saying, hey, listen, if you weren't so nosy, if you just mind your business and closed your eyes and took a nap, things would be great? Okay. Coming in at number 3 on the top 4 things we worry about that's making us lose sleep. Work problems. Yeah, they came in at 15% with that. I don't know. Usually I'm pretty good at clocking out. If it bothers me at work, I'll leave it at work. I'm not bringing it home. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe. 2, this is definitely not my problem. Relationship problems. You have to have a relationship in order to have relationship problems. So no, I'm not losing sleep over that. Unless not having the relationship is the relationship problem. Now, there may be some truth behind this. Okay, and coming in at number 1 on the top 4 things we worry about to make us lose sleep. Bing! Money. My moolah, my guap. That came in at a whopping 32%. You could have gave that 75% and I would have been all right with that. But yeah. Okay, PR Newswire. It seems as if you almost got that one together. Oh, wow. Here's some random research. According to The Atlantic, did you know that your hand ages a lot faster than your feet? I mean, by nanoseconds, but still. Your hands age faster than your feet. It's because your head is slightly closer to the Earth's gravitational field. Who knew? Okay. Also making headline news, according to the Info Please Network, it's legal to own a flamethrower in 48 states. Only California and Maryland have banned them. Wait. Questions that need answers. How do you even know that you can own a flamethrower? Second question that need answers. Why do you need a flamethrower? I mean, questions that need answers. How do you get a license to carry a flamethrower? And how is it that 2 states have enough sense to ban them and the other 48 like, it's good? I don't know. I don't have any friends that own a flamethrower. Maybe I just need to get some better friends. Or maybe I should become the friend with a flamethrower. You know, hot girl status. Throwing flames. No? Let it go? Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, wow. Some of my folks, literally, some of my folks are making headline news for all the wrong reasons. My city is putting us on the map. According to Fox 10, we're going to take a quick field trip on out to Florida. Now, there's a 32-year-old woman. Her name is Courtney B. We'll just say Courtney B. She's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hey, hometown. And she was out visiting Okaloosa Island, Florida, on a field trip, a vacation, trying to find love. Maybe she was out there trying to find some excitement. Well, she ran across it. Around 7 o'clock on a Thursday night, she went to a surf shop. And it's safe to say that she stole a pair of flip-flops and a t-shirt. Now, that's not the bad part. She probably would have gotten away with it if a bunch of people hadn't called the cops on her for another reason. After she stole the flip-flops, after she stole the t-shirt? She left the store and she hopped on her bike and she took off her shirt. So then people started calling the cops saying there's this woman biking down the highway topless. And when they pulled her over, they found that she had the stolen flip-flops and a stolen t-shirt in her bag. Mental illness is real. And that's all I'm gonna say. Like, there's no other way around it. Something was not clicking upstairs. You're gonna steal this stuff, get away with it. Then why not wear the shirt you stole? Why are you going down the street topless? I guess we'll just add that to questions that need answers. Oh wow, all of my college students, it's almost holiday time, but here's the thing. You want to come home, you want to surprise mom, dad, Momo, Pawpaw, Auntie Mary and them. That's great, but your parents will need a warning before you just pop up for these visits. According to MFJ Newsweek letter, they say that this girl came home from college to surprise her mom, and it didn't end so well. An 18-year-old girl, she came home from Ohio. She recently left and she wanted to surprise her mom and say, hey, I'm home. Let's spend the weekend together. Her mom heard somebody creeping around the house, pulled out her gun, shot her daughter. It was a flesh wound. She was okay, if that's what you want to call it. But it was a flesh wound to the arm. Her daughter got hit in the arm right around her bicep. And then her boyfriend, you know, he was with her. He called 911. The paramedics showed up. They took care of it. No word if they were going to press charges on mom or not. It was an accident. This was ruled an accident, but mama, I pop up on my mama all the time, and that just struck some fear in me. Like, wait a minute, mama, why your nerves so bad? You ain't out here living right? Like, oh no, that's a problem for me. And you know what? According to NBC News, love is in the air. And that's great because I want to be one of the hopefuls. I want to believe that someone loves me so much they'll do anything to pull this marriage together. They'll do anything to pull off the wedding of my dreams. Well, weddings have gotten so expensive now, it's a scuffle. And sometimes you have to do the unnecessary to make the necessary occur. There's a 36-year-old guy named Heath B. We'll call him Heath B. He's out there in Texas and he was set to get married over the weekend. He had already said I want to marry you. We got the dates. We got the locations. But he ran into a little bump on the road. When I say a bump on the road, it was Friday morning. Apparently, Heath realized that he couldn't afford the ring or the venue. He already had the bride waiting. They knew where to meet up, but he had to finish paying for the venue in order to have the ceremony. Well, he decided to rob a bank because he needed to pull this day off for his Mrs. He didn't wear a mask, and the police put up the surveillance shots on Facebook that day. So here it is. His wife-to-be is getting ready to put on her veil and walk down the aisle and say her I do's at a venue that was paid for by the man who just robbed the bank in order to get the ring and the remainder of the balance. He turned himself in. He did confess. The wedding was canceled and Heath was still in jail on aggravated robbery charges. Now, should she have left Keith? Keith, yeah, same thing. Should she have left Heath? Heath went above and beyond to pull off her special day. He robbed the bank to make it happen. Of course, that's illegal and now he got some charges, but he loved her so much. He didn't even walk in there with a ski mask on to pull this off. Heath, I want to say I feel your pain, but it ain't never that serious. We couldn't find a justice of the peace around here somewhere. Now listen, marriage, it should be sacred. You know, I don't believe that anybody should tamper with anyone else's marriage. I think that if you're getting into this situation where you say the I do's, you should really mean it. And according to the law, they got to take it a step further. According to CNN, this guy in North Carolina, he actually won a $750,000 lawsuit over a guy who stole his wife. Like, I can't make this stuff up. One, I'm not smart enough to make this stuff up. But according to CNN, it's a hell of a consolation prize for your wife cheating on you, right? Well, she left him and she left his life in ruins. And the man said, enough is enough. This broad gonna get her turn, and so will her old man, her new one. So a guy named Kevin Howard from North Carolina had been married to his wife for 12 years when he found out she'd been cheating on him with a coworker. You know, one of those work husbands. Oh yeah, don't worry about him, boo. That's just my work bae. My work bae and I, we go have lunch every day. My work bae and I, you know, we go to social gatherings together. That's just work bae. He ain't nothing to worry about. He got an old lady. We just cool. Okay, so now work baes got eyebrows raised across the globe because work baes can cost you $750,000. Well, North Carolina is one of those handful of states that have something called alienation of affection laws. I've never even heard of this. Alienation of affections law. Now, those let you sue someone for, quote, purposefully interfering with the marital relationship. He went and he sought out legal consultation and they figured it out for him. Kevin blamed his wife's co-worker for seducing her, stealing her away, and destroying the marriage. So he sued the guy for alienation of affections. And he just won $750,000. The judgment came swinging through. He says it's not about the money. It's not about the money. Quote, I believe in the sanctity of marriage. But you know, I don't foresee him giving the money back anytime soon. Alienation of affections. So listen, fellas, ladies, if your husband, your wives, they have this work bae. Does this now make you want to put your work bae back on the shelf? I mean, is your state one of those alienation of affection law states? Will you get sued for $750,000? Is it worth it? Hey, work bae, listen, don't make eye contact. I ain't got nothing to talk about right now. Drop me a line, Twitter alert at Latangela Faye. And of course, you can always join the conversation. Chime in at latangela.com. Got to be more careful. Hey, look, you know, I told you that the holidays are right around the corner. And if you're already planning on how you want to get those extra 15 holiday pounds, well, the Taste of Tange is being brought to you by my friends over at McDonald's. McDonald's just announced that they're rolling out its first seasonal drink in the past 6 years. Like, I guess it's going to be a step above and beyond the pumpkin spice latte. Well, their last seasonal drink was the white chocolate mocha in 2013. You remember that? It lasted for a couple of days, couple of weeks, not very long. Well, finally, the McRib is back. Always looking forward to those. It's officially coming back, and McDonald's locations around the country said that they're also looking forward to unveiling the new. Now, with the new is going to be a cinnamon cookie latte. Did they ever bring back the cookies? I don't know, but either way, the cinnamon cookie latte is back for a limited time. So if you want to add that to your McRib and extra 15 pounds for the holidays, McDonald's is on your side. Oh, wow. You know what? Serious crimes deserve serious times, and I'm all about that. And according to KTVU, they had the story going out that a woman in Northwest Wisconsin, her name is Ashley Rose. Ashley Rose reportedly bought a bottle of conditioner at a Walmart, and it was the Pantene Pro V Sheer Volume. You know, a really great conditioner, and it caught a bad rap because she said when she used it, she noticed that clumps of her hair was falling out, like by the clumps. Someone allegedly put Nair in the conditioner, put it back on the shelf. You know what? People have been getting out of control. First, it started with y'all licking these ice cream carts, and nobody was really punched in the throat for that. Then you started drinking out of the Listerine and spitting the Listerine back. You know, like, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Like, I hope they roll back the surveillance cameras, post it everywhere, find who did it, and make an example out of them. Like, this is horrible. This is horrible. She says, you know, she's just trying to move past it, but she wants people to check any new shampoos or conditioners that they buy just in case. And she also added the quote that nothing can be trusted anymore. Wow, that's horrible. Whew. On to a lighter note, according to Beyond the Dash, when was the last time you checked anything off of your bucket list? Do you have a bucket list? I don't really have a bucket list. I have like a to-do list, some things on my wish list, but not necessarily a bucket list. But according to Beyond the Dash, several people that they surveyed have a bucket list and reaching the top 7, achieving career success. Okay, I guess you'll call that a bucket list goal. Living a long, happy life came in at number 6. That's kind of low for a top 7, isn't it? Personal and creative things like writing a book or making up with an estranged family member. Well, I've gotten to the point to where I've written the books. 3. The 4th is on the way, and I would love for you to check that out at latangela.com. Shameless plug. I would love for you to check those out. Coming in at number 4 on the top 7 most common things on people's bucket list, family things like finding your soulmate, watching your kids get married. That came in at number 4 on the top 7? Okay. What came in at number 3? Activities like skydiving or swimming with dolphins. That came in before finding your soulmate and watching your kids get married? Who are they surveying? Coming in at number 2, financial success. That kind of matches with number 7 though, doesn't it? And number 1 on the top 7 things on people's bucket list to do, according to Beyond the Dash, travel. I have a couple of questions that need answers. You would rather travel than find your soulmate and watch your kids get married? Okay, I mean, you know, whatever works. Whatever works. I'm here for you. Look, entertainment is always a great thing, but out in St. Louis, they said, look, it's such a great thing, we don't want to give it to you for free. Everybody got to pay, and while they are charging by the second, literally, like usually you walk in a bar and people say as long as you're getting something to sip on, something to eat, life is great. You can party with us. Well, in St. Louis, there's a new bar that opened the past weekend, and instead of charging people by the drink, they're charging by the hour for unlimited drinks. It's a $10 an hour for regular drinks or $20 an hour for premium drinks. Who was the mastermind behind this? And would you go? Would you be down to party at a club that charged you by the hour? Now listen, you come up here for an hour, $10, unlimited what you're drinking. Bottom shelf. Top shelf, you sit up here for an hour, $20, get what you need. Sip, sip, no pass. Sip, sip, no pass. Kind of mess it up for the 2-for-1 happy hour for your girls though, don't it? Got to be more careful.